The title of this video is The Power of Observation in Relationships. We all use observation when it comes to relationships, whether it's observing our parents or our siblings, maybe either other family members like our aunt, uncle, or cousins, or it could be our best friends. We all observe relationships and we learn from what we see. The power of this is the closer that we are to that relationship, the more impactful the learning is, and also the more important that information is. One of the reasons for this is because we must understand a very key phrase in understanding observation and understanding its power and how to use it. That phrase is understanding observation in context. This is what I mean. Let's just say you're walking in the neighborhood and you're walking down the street, and this is a basic neighborhood anywhere in America where there's apartment complexes and kids out playing. All of a sudden, you see a man run from a breezeway of an apartment complex full speed. He runs across the street and dashes to his car as fast as he can and quickly opens up his door, starts his car, and drives off as fast as he can. The question is, what did you just see? Now, of course, we would think maybe this guy just did something bad and he's trying to run to get away from people. Or maybe he saw something happen bad and he's trying to run to protect himself or get away from the people that just did something bad. Or maybe he just got some disturbing news that someone he loves is hurt and rushed to the hospital, and he's on his way as fast as he can to see about it. The problem is we don't know what it was because we don't know the context of why he was running. This is why the closer you are in observation to a relationship, the better it is, because you understand not just what you're seeing, but you understand the context, you understand the dynamics, you understand all of the ins and outs of it. Here's an example of what I mean as far as not having proper context. Let's just say you have someone that is a mentor to you. Let's say it's a married couple and you meet with them once a month and you notice their love for each other and how close they are and how they interact. Well, you're looking at this like, wow, this is what I want. I want to act like them and be like them when I'm married. But what you don't know or understand is they could actually be putting on an act when they get in front of you. When they leave, they may be at each other's throats, or they may have a relationship where they're not close at all. That's the thing that you have to understand. You wouldn't know that unless you had the proper context. Now, also understand that you don't have to have context in order to have what you observe impact you when it comes to relationships. One of the reasons being what we watch on TV or what we see in social media. Oftentimes, we don't know the context. Although it is explained to us or framed for us, sometimes we don't understand or know the totality. If you observe negative messages, that will make an imprint on you, and it will make an imprint on your thinking and your actions that will negatively affect the way that you are in relationships. And it will negatively affect the relationships that you have and the people that you attract. Thusly, if you watch positive information on social media when it comes to relationships, it will have a positive effect on you and it will attract more positive relationships to you. I believe we must always have a higher level of information that is positive for us when it comes to relationships. Here's what I mean. If we have a scale and that scale is balanced evenly, 50-50, if we are observing, let's say 60 to 70 to 80% positive information, then of course we have to be observing less negative information. This will help us to have more positive information and data to use when we have our relationships, and it will help us to attract more positive relationships.